Hi, welcome back to the Church 360 podcast. This is a podcast where we take a holistic look at the church and how the church is currently running and how we can do church the better way based on
biblical principles and
exactly. And I'm your host, Akachi Herbert. Together with me, you have
co-host Ochukwu Igugu.
Yes, welcome you, our audience, back to the podcast. And today we are looking at a very interesting subject, a subject which is arguably one of the, should I say, most controversial subject in the church. Yeah, and it is around the subject of dating in the church. And we are trying to answer the question, what should be the role, or what is the role of the church in Christian dating? Yes, that is what we're trying.
I know a lot of persons will have in their mind, like, is there anything like Christian dating? Like, is there such a thing?
Yes, there are actually some Christians who believe there's nothing like Christian dating. That it didn't exist in the Bible. There's no way the word dating was existed in the Bible. And I mean, is that a fair argument?
Yes, in as much as it was not explicitly stated in the Bible.
Like, the word dating was not used.
Yes, but when you hear the word Christian dating, what comes to mind is dating in the Christian way. That is applying biblical principles while you are dating.
If you look at the scripture closely, there are some representation of what we would call the dating in today. We have some things that represented that back then. For instance, the story of that's Joseph and Mary. They were not married, but he was betrothed. Even though that is what some people will say is courting today, courting, right? But then dating, have we mixed up dating and courting today? Are they the same thing?
A lot of people would say dating, it's like the first step with no intention of marriage. That's what some persons will say. Why some will say courtship, to them it's when you already have the intention, when you already have the motive to be married to that person. That's when. So I think we can put a rest to that by checking the meaning of both words.
Exactly. That would actually be helpful for us to see what does dating means, what does courtship means. Because like you rightly said, for some people dating is before you
have the intention of you date somebody that you like, then but without the intention of marriage. So when you get to that point,
is it without the intention of marriage, or to see the possibility of marriage? To see the possibility,
of
marriage.
Yes, to see the possibility of marriage.
So courtship now steps in
when you're now
sure
that
this person looks like I can be with this person.
Yes,
so it now gets to courting. At this stage, you are not checking to see possibility of marriage. You are saying, I want to marry this person, and then we are working towards it.
Yes. Dating is a process where two people spend time together to get to know each other romantically. The focus is often on emotional connection, compatibility, and attraction. Dating can be casual or serious, and in a Christian context, it is ideally done with purity, intentionality, and spiritual alignment. While courtship, on the other hand, courtship is more purposeful and intentional. Like I said before, aiming towards marriage. Yes. It involves family, community, or church guidance, and often has clear boundaries and expectations. Courtship focuses on character, long-term compatibility, and spiritual readiness, not just attraction or feelings.
You see, from these definitions you just gave right now, I can categorically say dating was probably not in the Bible, but courtship was represented. Because I think in those days, I mean, the culture then is let's not also forget that these people also have this culture where the women are also exposed to the men, like what some, like maybe the Islam world practice and all that. So but I want to believe that when for them in those Bible days, there is nothing like, let's check out. You see this person, you like this person, you want to marry this person, courtship
starts. Yes, there's no time of getting to know each other.
Courtship starts. They get to know each other during that courtship.
During the courtship,
so the family is involved from the day one.
Yes, from day one.
So why dating didn't necessarily exist back then in the Bible days, courtship existed. And dating as it is today, I think I was listening to maybe a man of God or what that said the concept of dating started during just the early late 1800s to early 1900s.